down. Well, chapter 3 now. Okay. Wherein the Imperial City is revered, Silk Fox reveals her station, and the Lotus assassins are infiltrated. The marvelous dragonfly bears you away from Tian's landing toward the Imperial City. The fall of Gale the Greater and Assassin Lim will have far-reaching consequences, and your enemy will not let your actions go unanswered. Terrible foes gather ahead. As you draw close, they will leave their mark as surely as you have left yours. Alright, chapter 3. Let's look at our journal. Silk Fox, the Heavenly Lily. Meet Princess Leon at the location specified in her note, the Scholar's Garden in the Imperial City. Learn what she has in store for you. Silk Fox is in fact Princess Sun Lian, the Heavenly Lily, the daughter of Emperor Sun Hai, and heir to the throne of the Jade Empire. She seems to have developed a personal interest in you. Ooh, is she a romance option? Just saying. Although she's clearly adept at manipulating others to further her own goals. Yeah, so she's probably, same time, probing us for any, signs of being able to manipulate us. Maybe a challenge to get along with such a strong-willed individual. Okay. What do we have here? The captain. Base camp. Regent Square. Black Leopard School. Imperial Arena. The Golden Way. Okay, so Captain Singh. Let's save. Do a proper save. Here we go. Proper save. Alright, let's look around a bit. This is Simple City. Low Wars. Dragonfly. Gosh, it's so big. It's a really pretty lantern. Really got the aesthetic going. Okay. What's around here? Look around. Ooh.
Be on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description. Keep an eye out for a young woman covered from head to toe in plum-colored armor. Reports suggest that she may be a demon spirit able to change her form at will. Do not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
Oh dear. Jaika, you have drawn some attention, but their description lacks accuracy. What they have will not reveal you. Okay. Hopefully, I hope you're right. Right. Cool. Right. We have. Hi. My dad bought me the best toy ever at one of the shops here in the city. Nice. And what's that? And where's we at? Those ones. Commodore. Hi.
Emperor Sun Hai is a great man. Without him, the Empire would still be living in a drought.
I love this, water and the view, all the lanterns. Okay. Let's take a look around. Hi.
If there are ghosts, why haven't I seen one? All this talk about spirits is just nonsense.
I think I'm gonna change to, my follower, Dawn.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
You're welcome. Okay. You want to talk? Oh, okay. Alright. Another Commodore.
I've seen some strange things in this city, but it's still the only place I'd want to live.
Oh, a vase. Whoopsie. Vase no more. vast imperial area. I'll have a look around town first, shall I?
I'm not worried about ghosts. If there are any, the Emperor will deal with them quick enough.
Okay. Oh, nice cliffs. No, is that a cliff in the background? Someone's got a castle or a house or a temple up there. In the heart of the city.
I'm not scared of the Lotus Assassins, but I still wouldn't want to talk to one.
Yeah, you know, maybe don't do that, kid.
Onu yu wir napayir wo onu yu sayir ikuba.
My friend says he saw a ghost when he went traveling with his uncle. He's so lucky. He saw a ghost, eh? What else around here? The heart of the city reclaims the world. No, not really. Let's just name it up.
Onu yu wir napayir wo onu yu sayir ikuba.
Do you know any Lotus Assassins? My dad said I shouldn't bother them, but I think they're neat. And word of advice, kid. Maybe think of another career. Girl.
The princess is very beautiful. If I was like her, then all the girls would like me.
Oh. Yeah, but they like you for your money. Is that a... What is that? That little doggy? Look, I can't even pick the dog. Yeah, that's him. This game sucks. We're changing it now. Coffee. Okay.
My uncle saw a ghost while traveling in the south. I don't think I'll be traveling that way anytime soon.
Yeah. I can't blame him. Oh, hi, books then. The History of Flight. Okay. Volume 4. Sometime after Scholar Shu Wen and his prototype flight disappeared, an apprentice from the Imperial City discovered the scholar's cryptic notes detailing the use of the inscrutable power swords. The apprentice showed information to his master, General Sun Tao. Sun Tao was an engineer before he joined the army to recognize the potential of the scholar's work. He convinced Emperor Sun Siwen, I'll probably say that wrong, to fund a project to develop a flyer for use in the army. The Emperor agreed readily, and after several months of trying, the first true flyer was created. Within a year, the skies near the Imperial Palace were filled with flyers. Though the safety of the new flyers was questionable, as we saw by the smoke and all that flame, I was like, you could probably see them from across the ocean. It didn't take long for others to adopt and improve upon the design. I wonder if this is inspired by our real-life evolution of flight, because, you know, the very first planes were basically made of paper, and this was, I think, right about when World War I started. No, a few years before that. In 1911, not World War I, the first airplane flight. I have no idea when that was, but it was in the 1900s, before World War I, by the Wright brothers. And then World War I started, and they said, oh, planes, let's go for that, because that means we can now go from above on our enemies, you know, bomb them from above. The center of those planes were basically paper tissue, and you had the fuel tank right where the pilot was sitting, and if that blew up, well, and apparently pilots weren't even given parachutes in the event that the airplane would go up in flames, because only a car would use a parachute, and it's just like, the fuck? So a lot of them just ended up, you know, burning to death or with really severe burns. So of course, because the advantage of that, World War I, they improved upon the design, and kept improving on it. It was still made out of tissue paper in 1919. However, then World War II came along, and that means even more updates. Then we got space flight, and it's crazy how far flight has come in just, what, from 1900 something to 1911 maybe, I think it was. Probably Wales, but somewhere there. to 1969. Nice. We landed on the moon. Very nice. Okay. Alright, that's enough info dump. Okay. Empire agreed. Right. Okay. Let's keep going. Right. Ooh, I like this. Very nice. Let's remember the gold plating. My little doggy, I'm so sorry I can't paint you. The game won't let me. It's so rude.
O kawu so ir no ka wo o taraway il shaxi ro finu pifu.
Okay, so that's saying the same as another boy earlier. Okay. Ooh. What's that? We just went a full circle. Let's go back this way. Okay, gotta go to the left first. Hi. Hi.
Look at this place. So many people. This truly is the heart of the Empire.
It sure is.
Those Lotus assassins make me nervous. They just look so unnatural.
Hi.
The Scourge of the South has destroyed whole villages in the south. Many innocents have suffered at the hands of the Scourge.
Okay, lady. I'm not gonna talk to her. Hi.
Wo kawu so ir no ka wo o taraway il shaxi ro finu pifu.
The Imperial City is the greatest. I moved here from the country. I should know. Yes, it'd be very different from the country.
I hope my daughter will grow to be as beautiful as the princess, though perhaps less unruly.
Okay. So, one's a beautiful girl, but a very well-behaved one. No tomboys for her.
I love shopping in the city. They have everything here.
Okay. I'll take your word on that. What's that? To the Imperial Arena. I think this definitely will love the map too.
If there are ghosts, why haven't I seen one? All this talk about spirits is just nonsense.
Okay. Just the heart of the city. Why is it going in circles? I think I'm going in circles. Is that commoner? Out of the way, that's kidding. Hello? Lena.
Hello there. Our buns are nice and fresh. I just took them out of the oven.
Ooh, fish warm buns. Give me some.
Excuse me, out of my way. I've got to get these buns to the Scholars Garden. Quick, now move.
Okay.
I'm very sorry. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. My husband has the manners of a strutting clock sometimes.
Pause.
I seem to recall you rather enjoyed my strutting at one time, old woman.
Shush now. You'll offend the gods of decency. This poor traveler's likely to think that the Imperial City is full of indecent folk and offensive talk. Now then, after all the trouble we've caused you, is there anything we can help you with? We've got fresh buns. Just made them myself.
I'd like to. Yeah. Wow, you can be such a dickhead. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Talk. That's all people want to do. I don't get paid to talk. I sell buns. That's what I do.
Ha! No time to talk, he says. The only time you're ever quiet is when you're eating one of my buns. Now be polite and answer some questions.
Okay, what can you tell me about Impulse City?
There is much to tell about the city, but we do need to sell the buns while they're fresh. Perhaps you could be more specific?
Thank you for the hydrant. I'll get water soon. Tell me about the key landmarks.
Why don't you go and check out the Imperial Arena? It's a prosperous place to sell buns, especially before a big fight.
You and those fights. I can't stand watching them. I prefer to take walks by the wall or just gaze at the magnificent palace.
She likes a slow life. Nice. Okay, I'll just get my water. Hang on. Oh, the sun's coming out. I like it with the sun's out. And they tend to go right at my screen. Alright. What can you tell me about the arena even?
What's to tell? Fighters fight, spectators watch, gamblers gamble. It's just like any other arena, except the level of competition is very high here. I talked to Quee, the promoter, if you really want to know more about the arena. He talks more than you do, but at least he buys my buns.
Rude. Tell me more about the tavern.
It's busy, but it's a good place to get information and meet people. Best wine in the Empire, too.
How would you know, you lazy lout? You've never been outside the city in your life. Best in the Empire. Ha! Probably the only wine you've ever had.
Oh, snap. I'd like to know more about the wall and the palace.
The wall is magnificent. It just keeps growing. Though I pity the criminals who are forced to work there. Very few ever return. The palace is truly one of our greatest treasures. The heavens have indeed blessed our empire greatly to give us such a beautiful edifice.
It's unnatural, I say. Just floating up in the air. Emperor or no, it's not right to live in a place that just floats like that.
I mean, sometimes you just want to live in a place that floats. It really floats the boat. Don't live in a floating place. Right, I want to ask you something else. What can you tell me about... No, it's... Okay.
What did you want to know?
Let's see. I'd like to know more about the various districts.
Well, this district is called the Market District. This is where most of the buying and selling happens. Most of the lower classes live and work here.
And die here too. Not like those nobles and wealthy merchants over in the Golden Way or in the Scholar's Garden. Born into a life of luxury. Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Yes, dear. Life has been cruel, hasn't it? Good work, a wonderful family, and many friends. Poor Junda. Next you'll blame the nobles for your backaches, too.
Oh, the nobles giving me backaches. Okay, tell me about the key landmarks in the city.
Why don't you...
No, already done there. That's something else. Okay, original question. Yeah. Okay. Tell me what... So who are you two? What are you doing here?
We're members of the local traveling circus. I'm a fire eater and Lena is a juggler. We just sell buns on the side to make a little extra silver.
Okay, cool story, bro.
Junda, could you try to be civil? Just this once? This buffoon of a man is Junda, and I am Lena, his wife, as he is fond of reminding me. We sell buns here in the city. Well, I bake, and he sells.
Imbibed more coffee. Imbibed or imbibed? Anyway. Okay, I'm searching for Master Lee. Have you heard of him?
If he hasn't bought a bun from me, I likely don't know him. Come to think of it, if he hasn't bought a bun from me, I don't want to know him.
Junda, you withered old coconut. What's your problem? There's more to life than selling these buns, you know.
Withered old coconut, I love it.
I haven't heard of your friend either, and I'm not sure what you mean by master. Try the Scholar's Garden. The people there might know your friend.
Tell me what you know about Death's Hand.
Death's Hand? Now there's a name you don't hear often. I'm just a simple bun seller, but even I know enough to be careful who I utter that name around.
For once we agree, husband. Death's Hand is a walking nightmare. It is said that if you see him coming, then it's already too late. But enough of wives' tales. Just be careful who you mention that name to, unless you wish to draw bad attention to yourself.
I should get going.
Go then. I have buns to sell, and it doesn't look like you're buying.
Okay, Sugar.
Don't mind him. He just takes a while to get used to. Much like an ache in the bones if it lasts long enough. Eventually, you learn to ignore it. Good day to you.
I am looking forward to that forever ache in the bones. Okay. Where else can we go? My nose is running too bad. Alrighty. Hello, doggy. There's another doggy. Okay. Quick save. Right. So what does our map show us? The Merchant Square, Imperial Arena, Black Leopard School, Golden Way, Captain Sin, Merchant Square, Black Leopard School. Okay. What's through here? Nothing. Okay, for now. And we'll find out later. Okay, so this is Temple Square, Market Square. Have I talked to you?
I hope my daughter will grow to be as beautiful as the princess, though perhaps less unruly.
Alright, I've talked to you before. Let's see which way we could go. Copenhagen. Oh, there's that place. What's up here? Oh, what's this? A guide. Oops.
Good day, citizen. Some minor thing I can help you with?
I do have questions for you.
As long as these questions aren't about anything sensitive. For instance, I would be happy to provide directions. It's the Honorable Lotus Assassins, you see. They feel that those of us dedicated to the Imperial Army are nothing more than louts to be ordered about. Any member of the army, even city guard, is expected to defer any major disturbances to them. Makes me about as useful as a lamppost.
Oh no. But can you tell me about this area of the city?
This area is known as the Market District. Predictably, plenty of merchants set up their shops around here, and it's usually bustling. On the north side of the district is the Imperial Arena. The heart of the Empire Tavern in the upper level is a nice place to relax.
The north side is
What
Imperial.
else? Oh, yes. There's the Black Leopard School up on the hill on the south side. Lots of skilled warriors get their start there.
Right. That's all.
Be about your business and stay out of trouble. Pleasure to be of service.
Okay, we'll try to stay out of trouble. But we're heroes on a hero's journey, so that is up for debate. To the Golden Way. Okay, north, west. I see my map. Golden Way. Okay, turn left. Go that way. I think I might check out the scholar's place. Yeah, check it go down the way we're going. To the school. Is that it? What's through here? Oh, hi.
Lost, citizen?
No, I think I'm
Be
good.
about your business?
What's through here? Ah, okay. Black Leopard School. There we go. Right. Statues.
Do you really think we'll find Second Brother here in the city?
Why ask me? I don't even want to be here. Second Brother probably decided he didn't want to listen to Master Radiant anymore, and left to get some peace.
Never! Second Brother is devoted to Master Radiant. If anything, I suspect Master Smiling Hawk had something to do with his disappearance.
What? You dare accuse Master Smiling Hawk?
Quiet, you worms. You're here to look for second brother, not bicker like school children. Now get moving.
Hey, Jenny's in charge around here.
You're a fool if you believe what Master Smiling Hawk teaches. Brute force is not always the best way to win a battle.
Oh, and Master Radiant's ways are better? I don't think so. Brute force is the only way to get what you want, and I can prove it.
No, I disagree.
How?
I'll show you. Hey you! What do you think you're doing here? Get out of here or we'll throw you out!
Careful what you say might get you trouble. I'm just visiting. Okay, I think a bit more assertive, you know, otherwise we don't want to look, I guess, quote unquote weak in front of these because they're like, they have something to prove, I feel like. Careful what you say.
I'm not the one in trouble here. We outnumber you, in case you haven't noticed. Now, how about you just turn yourself around before you get hurt?
Get out of my way, boys. I'm not looking for it. Let's go. How about you let me pass?
You don't hear so well, do you? Maybe we'll just have to show you what we mean. Come on, let's teach our visitor some respect.
Longsword! Legendary strike!
Oh, he's got Wolverine claws here. Everyone's got Wolverine claws.
Longsword!
Hey.
Peace, third brother. That is no way to treat a guest.
Guest? This guest just attacked our novices. You're just going to look the other way? You're just like Master Radiant, weak and...
Enough. Leave us, third brother, before you disgrace the school and yourself, and take these novices with you.
Alright. Come on, you notes. You'll be scrubbing the dining room floors for your part in this little altercation.
I'm very sorry about that. We are not accustomed to having visitors. My name is First Brother Kai. Welcome to the Black Leopard School.
Thank you. Greetings, I apologize for I've caused any problems.
No, nothing more than usual. Normally this kind of thing would never happen. Fortunately, you seemed more than capable of handling the situation. In all my years, I've never seen anyone but a master with skills like yours. I would not normally ask, but would you be interested in joining our school? It would be an honor to have someone of your skill.
So why would I want to?
Well, it's obvious that you can fight, and I assume you want to improve like all fighters do. Even someone of your skill could find a challenge or two here.
I mean, I feel like I'm going to be here a while.
The school provides a safe place to practice against different opponents with different styles. You'll no doubt catch the eye of one of the masters. They know unique styles and would likely teach you, if you impress them.
Sure, why not?
Excellent. I must speak with the masters on your behalf. They are the final judge of such matters. Wait here. Good news. Master Radiant agreed to let you join. A rare honor indeed. In fact, he would like to meet with you once you have proven yourself. First, however, Master Radiant wants to ensure that your fight against the novices was not just luck. You must now defeat each of the brothers here at the school.
Hey. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Good. A positive attitude will win you many fights before you even begin. You have proven you can defeat our novices. Now you must prove yourself against the brothers. The brothers have trained long and are second only in skill to the masters. Sixth brother is the least skilled, so you will start with him. Work your way to third brother. If you succeed against him, you will then challenge me.
So what about second brother?
Second brother is not here. For now, you must face only third brother and myself, after you've defeated the other brothers.
Yeah, second brother.
I must be honest with you. I believe Master Radiant has a plan in allowing you to join us. As you may have heard, there are 2 masters at this school. Master Radiant and I have tried for some time to temper Master Smiling Hawk's ways. He is cunning and ruthless.
Hi, Amy. Welcome in. Yes, we're at the Imperial City now.
Normally I wouldn't speak openly about such things, but you are new, and your skill will draw his attention. Be careful. Master Smiling Hawk is a dangerous man.
Okay. Yes, made it finally, and thanks to your about that color, we finally beat that boss near the end of chapter 2. So now we're just in chapter 3. How are you feeling today? So why does Master Radiant tolerate him?
It is complicated. If you prove yourself, I'm sure that Master Radiant will be more than happy to explain it to you. For now, be careful and focus on defeating the brothers.
This beautiful place.
Start with sixth brother and ask him to fight with you. I'm sure he'll be eager.
You know, the exposure's gone wonky. It's see, the exposure is wonky. I'm just gonna fix that up. Properties. Okay. Well, it's going to be nice. That's for doing good, sure, but oh well, I'll be a little overexposed. Okay, there we go. I'm going to be a bit overexposed, but oh well. Better than being in the dark. Doing good, sure, but I had Imara on my foot today.
Once you've defeated all the brothers, come and see me. Good luck.
Sure, but Imara on your foot yesterday, but took 5 of his veins are bruised off now. Poor Mum is also very sick since being late. I was dishes and making it crumble for breakfast because it can be breakfast, absolutely. So only stewed food and crispy oats, exactly. Hope your mum feels better soon too. Yeah. Right. Hope you're rested up too. Having a lot of your, what's it called, kimchi? What's next? First brother Kai. Sixth brother Gaoshan.
So you're the one who was challenging our novices earlier. That might impress Master Radiant, but it won't get you noticed by Master Smiling Hawk. I'm sixth brother Gaoshan. If you think you can defeat a disciple of Master Smiling Hawk, challenge me. I assure you, I'm much tougher than the novices.
We shall find out. Where is second brother?
How should I know? He's probably licking Master Radiant's sandals. He was always such a devoted follower of that man.
Okay. Tell me about this school.
So you'd rather talk than fight. It's students like you that are giving the Black Leopard School a bad name. Master Radiant teaches patience and peace. What's the point? Why study for years to be a great fighter if you're not allowed to use your skills? Master Smiling Hawk believes in using our power to take what we want. He's the true master of Black Leopard School. I've already told you more than I should. Now do you want to fight or not?
At the school, sort of we were at the start, our fellow student talked about school, so that one. I've explored the marketplace, so it means that Chunda and his wife, his long-suffering wife, Yeah, but this is the first place I've really entered in the Imperial City. So, okay, I think I'll look around
Do
first.
what you want. I'm always up for a fight. Just find me when you're ready.
Okay, so we have that. Whisker. Right. We can look in the journal. Okay, I've seen your skill against the novice's first brother Kai has asked you to join the Black Leopard School. It would appear that the Black Leopard School is having some difficulties deciding which master to follow. Cool. Right, oops. I love that picture of the lady in yellow. And we also meet Silk Fox, who turns out to be a princess, so that's cool. Black Leopard School. Let's go this way. Right. So that's a sign. I love all the lanterns and the architecture. It's so beautiful out here. That fox is awesome. Yeah, I love her so far. Let's look at my map. Imperial Arena to the Golden Way. Yeah, it's really gorgeous. Much to explore here. You know, I can imagine. What's this? The spiritual teachings of Lao Tzu serve as the basis which Jade Empire brings. So it's the gladiator.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly,
Oh! Right.
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
To retire. Ouch.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
Okay. What just happened?
You couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired from the Imperial Arena.
Emphasis on the quote.
Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes.
Shouldn't that be pronounced Key?
He's always upstairs in the third room over or so.
What's she? I don't know.
Looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Okay. So it looks like some kind of championships around here. Alright, what's this? Maybe the windows or something? Okay. No arena guard.
My question is, what am I supposed to do if one of the fighters goes berserk?
Good question. Okay. Just guard, keep guarding. Patron.
You should stay a while and relax. There's probably a fight starting soon in the arena pit.
Hi.
You? What could you possibly want? You're not here to bet, are you? Betting's only open when there's a match on, and right now, I don't see hundreds of people screaming at me, so I can assume there's no match on.
Okay. How does betting work?
Right now, it doesn't. No match, no bets. That's not so hard, is it?
He's not wrong.
And don't ask how it works when a match is on. I'm not your teacher. Come to think of it, you look a bit strapping. Why not fight instead of talking to me? Kui the promoter's your man if you're interested. He'll be upstairs a few rooms around the circle.
So I'll need to get back to standing here.
You do that. I need all the quiet I can get before the matches start. Have to build it up so I don't go insane when the crowds come.
Okay. He really doesn't want to talk. It's like, why am I talking to people? Thunderous Tyron.
Welcome. It's always good to see a new face at the counter. If you've got silver to spend, I'll be happy to help you out. I'm known as Thunderous Tauren, and you are my most honored customer right now, so you have all of my attention.
Because nobody else is here? Do you have anything, or tell me more about the reader?
The man to see is named Kui the Promoter. He knows everything there is to know about this place. Might even be looking for a new body to fill out the roster. This could be your chance. If you're interested, he's usually up in his office, up and around to the back.
Right. Do you have anything I might be interested in?
Like a warrior to my eye, probably not fit for the odds and sods the usual patrons might pick up.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Try again. Miniature Ravager hoods for the kids are coming in any day now. You know you'll want two.
I don't know. Right, if you're selling 2 for the price of 1, I'll consider it. I'll consider it. What's over here? Focus Shrine. Alright. Oh, hi. Hello, everyone. Lustful.
No woman can resist the alluring gaze of lustful Lao. I can say good morning in 7 dialects. Which would you prefer I use tomorrow?
No thanks. Leave me alone. I was hoping to ask you some questions.
I see your true question.
Got I have a bargain?
Marvelous
Yep.
eyes. Yes, I can lift a 2-person rickshaw without my hands. Would you like a demonstration?
Is that what you're calling it? Is that what you call it? Your 2-person rickshaw? That's boasting about, I mean, it's all well and good. Boasting about how big it is. It's what you do with it. I stole it from a video game. Okay. But video games. Okay. That depends who the 2 people in the rickshaw. I can't. No. Are you always just disgusting? That's impressive, but no, I just need answers.
Not half as impressive as when I lean forward at 45 degrees and yet stand perfectly stable. Now, what are you really here to ask of lustful Lao?
What can you tell me about this place? We get it on here?
Worst subject ever. Instead, let me ask you this. What are the 14 essential differences between a bowl of steaming sweetened rice and a night of fiery passion?
Foreplay versus no foreplay, just going straight in there. That's what it sounds like. It's a lot of foreplay, gentle foreplay, versus no foreplay, just going. Okay.
Don't know? Perfect. Lustful Lao humbly invites you back to a private room to share some rice at your convenience.
Yeah, this is... I'll pass, but I have other questions.
You're no fun.
Yeah. The lines are so fun, but that's what I can tell. Yeah. Come to think of it, there's nothing I really need to ask you.
Alas, we were just getting to know each other, and we haven't even reached the best part. If we're lucky, it will make an appearance next time we speak.
It will make an appearance? I don't really want you flashing me, thanks. Alright, goodbye, sir.
Wu back in 2 Rivers? He talked of fight.
I wish Lustful Lao would stop ogling me. It's disgusting.
You can date me instead. We can run away together. Elope. Alright. Always a pleasure to see a fine young lady at the bar. Not many people stopping by recently. How could the tavern be slow with the Erida in the same building? Oh, one couldn't really speak to that. No, I'm not one to pay attention to the comings and goings of the Erida. Or what about something to drink and chat? That can be done. What do you have to drink? Wait a minute. You're with the gentleman, aren't you? Extremely large, somewhat odorous, the black something, yeah, he mentioned you. I'm afraid he's already running a tab under your name. Runs in here more often than the hourglass turns. I can't extend credit to you as well. I didn't approve the oath drinking. I don't know. I mean, he's like half Krogan, so that makes sense. He would absolutely down a liter of Wincol. You know, even if it shreds it in the inside's like crushed glass, he would totally have a bottle of Wincol. That Mass Effect. All the Mass Effect references in this. Okay. Oh, coming from me, I mean. You're saying I can't drink because someone else is drinking for me? Exactly. It would wreak havoc on my books if I allowed two people to drink off the same account. The Ministry of Harmony would shut this place down. I'm certain you understand, and even if not, there is little I can do now. Now, is there something else I can help you with? May I ask you some questions? I just serve drinks, but you're welcome to ask whatever you like. Okay, so what can you tell me about the arena and this? Why do I keep saying arena? The arena, damn it, and this tavern. Not much more than what you'd see by looking around at yourself. The tavern's the usual setup. You order a drink, you get one, and you either stare at it mournfully. My life, what am I doing with my life? Oh, my life is so dull. Another beer, please, sir. Or drink it and order another. Damn, there was a fine beer. Another, sir. All right. You should direct questions about the arena. I'm like Aveda to Key, the promoter. He's usually in the back rooms where the fighters mill about. So, what's happening with that man who was roughed up? Can't rightly say. I'm sure it was a misunderstanding of some sort. I didn't really see what happened. It happened right in front of you. How could you not see it? Oh, it's easy to miss such things. Busy drink orders, dirty bowls, any number of things can come up. Don't trouble yourself over such things. Stirring up things that bothered you only summons them back to do so again. Best to move on. Okay, can we talk about the Imperial City? Why talk about it when you can't walk about it? Wander the streets, take in the sights. Don't stay in here if you're curious. Touch grass, he's saying. Yeah, goodbye. Until later. I'll be here if you find yourself with a thirst. Okay. Arena guard.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Okay, sir. Anything else around here? I guess we go back outside. And why did we go to the other door? Ah, yes, so it's like those sliding doors that are automatic. Okay. Patron.
I wish Dr. An were less busy. Her treatments are marvelous.
Sorry?
I'm glad I'm not one of those girls always fawning all over the arena fighters.
So she's not into them.
Have you heard those ridiculous rumors about ghosts walking the Empire? I hear the debates are particularly lively in the Scholars' Garden lately.
Mansion, yeah. Academia.
This place is always so busy. No wonder they call it the heart of the Empire.
I bet.
I wish Dr. An were less busy. Her treatments are marvelous.
Okay, so Dr. Anne. No.
I'm glad I'm not one of those girls always fawning all over the arena fighters.
Okay, so they're all pretty much saying the same thing.
The fights in this arena are the best in the Empire. I should be getting home to see my wife. Oh well, one more bowl for the road. Rumor has it that the outer provinces are having as much trouble with ghosts as they are with bandits and raiders.
Interesting.
I should be getting home to see my wife. Oh well.
This is my spot and I'm not moving. Go get your own place.
Alright, shoot yourself.
Leave me alone.
Alright, shoot yourself. My goodness. You're a gambler in the gambler Dawson. Okay, hi gambler.
This game's the only honest one in town.
I was wondering if you'd wander over here to test your luck. It's hard to resist the rattling call of the dice, isn't it? Gambler Dawson's the name. I run the straightest dice in the Imperial City. I wouldn't want to feed my children with tarnished silver, would I?
These dice are straight.
Good odds and fair play. That's how I keep them coming back.
So your dice are straight, okay. Well, I'm not interested in your dice. What's the... Yeah, I'm not... Okay, what's the nature of the game?
A simple enough game called high-low. You predict how you'll roll against my toss and double your coin if you're right. You'll catch on easily enough, I'm sure.
Alright. That's enough for now. I should go.
And come back soon to the best game in the city.
Okay. Cool. Keep going through. More guards, more patrons, spectator.
I'm grabbing a drink as soon as I get off shift.
Nice.
I hear Kui the promoter's got some new types of fights lined up.
Interesting. Vanguard.
Whoa, back up a bit there. Judge Fang doesn't like people blocking his view of the arena.
Is that a...
Even a pretty lady like you. You might make him miss out on someone getting their nose broken, or their leg, or even their skull.
Okay,
He was just saying that there hasn't been a good skull fracture for at least a week. It's put him in a foul mood.
So he's hunkering for a... Yeah. Judge Fang. Like, Vanguard. I love that. That's like a, pun on Vanguard. Like, one of the, Mass Effect, classes, I think they're called, that you can have. Like, Vanguard, Sentinel, whatever else there are. I can't remember right now. Okay, Infiltrator. So, can I speak to Judge Fang? I'll be going now.
Good idea. Come back next month. Fang might be taking appointments by then.
Okay, not sure if we'll be back next month.
Look, we already told you, Fang doesn't want to be bothered. He just wants to relax and watch the arena fights.
What do you mean? The guy in front's looking at me like...
Yeah, if he doesn't get his daily fill of blood, violence, and gore, he'll be snarly all day. And he's hard enough to work for when he's in a good mood.
I can imagine. Okay, I'll be going now. Okay. Spectator.
Surely someone around here will front me a few silvers just to break this cold streak.
Alright, sounds like he's been losing a bit of money to that dude. Alright. Gentle
Forget it,
breezes.
lady. I stick with male clients, and right now I'm on Judge Fang's payroll. He doesn't like me branching out to make money on the side.
Okay, so she's
Unless
saying...
you're into something twisted, then he might want to watch. Fang's always looking for some new perversion to make his little soldier stay.
Little soldier? Yeah, nah, I'm good.
Good. Let me rest. I've got a feeling I'm in for a long night tonight.
Yep, yeah, Gentle breezes. I like that name though. I'm so pretty lady. I hate the constant push of the crowds, don't you? At least I'll be gone from here soon. That's why I cheer for Iron Soldier. He sneers at the crowds, the fighters, even the system, and none of them can defeat him. You must be new around here. I may not care to spend time with the people who frequent this place, but I remember faces. What do you want from me? Can I ask you some questions about the city? I've got better things to do than discuss the city. If you want to know about it, buy the outcriers usually barking outside this building. He's paid to be full of useless information. I should go. Off you go. Soldiers and I have things to discuss. I'm Soldier, yeah.
Another pathetic gawker here to bask in the glory that is Iron Soldier, the Silver Division champion? What in all the Empire do you want?
That's quite the boast. Talking about your Iron Soldier. Anyway, do you think I will ask you a few questions?
Questions? I'm going to waste my time on a pathetic dirt kicker like yourself? Not a chance.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
Please, don't bother firing yourself up to challenge me out of some fool notion of pride.
It's fine.
Things aren't done that way here. The guards stop all fighting unless it happens in the pit, or they want it to happen.
It must be hard working yourself into that foul a temper each day.
True, true.
If you hate pretty much everyone, it's easy enough.
I mean, it takes a lot of energy.
Just leave me alone. I don't talk to spectators.
Well, it's got to have only, you know, dude, when you grow old and you look in the mirror, you'll see only frown lines and not smile lines, but something tells me you won't give a crap about that, so I'm moving on. Hapless Han.
Hello there. I'm Han, though fans and, well, everyone else call me Hapless Han. It's not such a bad thing. Fighting in the lower divisions means I never run afoul of the Ravager. Our current champion has nearly killed his last two opponents. See, I look on the bright side of things. Even if my losses make people call me hapless, are numbers really that important? In my mind, it's trying your best that counts. You know, looking at you, I'd say you could hold your own in the arena. Are you thinking of signing up, or was there something else you need?
Love all the characters in Arena so far. Yeah, I love talking to all the characters that I can when playing an RPG. Yeah, so can I ask you a few questions?
You have something on your mind? I'm happy to help.
Wow, that's rude. Your ridiculous good mood grates on my nerves. That sounds exactly like the Iron Soldier. Okay, how well do you know the Imperial City?
I'm sure you can find your way around, but I've been here all my life. I can tell you about the scholars, the common folk, and even a bit about the Emperor himself.
Right, okay, what are your impressions of the scholars?
I like them. Half are as crazy as a drunken chicken, but they occasionally come up with some ingenious ideas like the flyers. You'll find that the most revered scholars tend to keep to their garden. Given their lively debates, that's probably safest for the rest of us. If you're curious, the garden lies at the far side of the richer quarters of the city, across the waterway from here.
Thank you. Okay. So let's hear about the commoners.
Common folk from the Imperial City consider themselves superior to all other common folk, which is just silly if you ask me. The prevailing thought is that everyone outside the city has all the culture of a sunburned ox. Aside from that, the people here are the same as everywhere else. Some good, some bad.
Very true. Right. I'm interested in hearing about the Emperor.
Emperor's son is a savior to the Empire. He created a never-ending supply of water for us. It's just too bad his daughter isn't a bit more respectful of tradition.
Okay.
Then again, her father has changed the way things are done, so I suppose that's to be expected.
Okay. So what kind of changes has the Emperor made?
He sealed himself away in the palace. When in the time of the drought, he was a leader and an inspiration. It's a shame that he's become so private. At his last appearance, he seemed so full of life. It was like he hadn't aged a day in 20 years. Perhaps trying to curtail his daughter keeps him young.
I don't know. I think that sounds like it would be the opposite. Probably never been in the sun. The sun tends to age you. How is the princess disrespectful of tradition?
Princess Leon is a willful child, they say. Don't take that to mean I know her personally, but everyone says she's willful. To be fair, that could be good in a ruler. Still, you have to respect tradition. I'm Not exactly sure what she's done that's so bad, but I know it set the nobles aflame with gossip.
Tradition should change if no longer relevant. I'm not sure I entirely agree with that, because even your own food coma, nice, the wikis. I disagree with tradition should change no longer relevant, because I think there are a lot of traditions you could say are no longer relevant, but we still have them because that's all part of our culture, of people's culture. So I think that would be coming from a place of really big privilege, if that makes sense. So, you know, like there's a lot of traditions, like for example the Maori have, or Aborigines have, or Native Americans have, and they all have traditions that are integral to their culture, they're integral to their lives, their spirits, their, you know, it's home. Traditions are their home for them. So, yeah, that would be coming from a place of really big privilege, I think, you know. Okay, that makes sense. So let's go back to other questions.
All right.
That's all I need.
Right you are. Take care.
Alright, cool. Hello, Dr. Anne. Okay, we've heard about her before.
Fascinating. How very interesting to meet you.
Really?
Fate may have robbed me of my sight at a young age, but I can still sense the energy within your meridians. Impressive, and yet somewhat strange.
So what's strange about my energy?
I don't know what it is about you exactly, but I would say you have been trained like no other warrior in this place.
That's true.
What I do know is that several of the techniques pioneered by what we call the new schools would have astonishing effects on one with your energy.
The new schools of what?
Allow me a formal introduction. I am Dr. An, acupuncturist.
I think I've read a treatise of hers on the healing arts. It was one of the few we had in Two Rivers. It was brilliant. It is an honor to meet you, ma'am.
It is no less an honor to meet a fellow seeker of knowledge. I hope what small truths you could glean from my humble work have aided you.
Thank you for the hydrate. Tell me more about what you do here.
Acupuncture is the process of healing the body through the release of its own energies. There are other applications, such as an understanding of the pressure points of the body as well. I release these healing energies through the very precise insertion of needles into the skin. It truly is an art.
I don't like the feeling of that.
Acupuncture is the most ancient science, studied as long as the Empire has stood. Those studies benefit the warriors in this place most directly.
Like, acupuncture is very important to them, and I understand that, like, quite a lot of people find it useful, but I just don't like the thought of needles being stuck in me. It's just, I'm just, okay, and I'm also really sensitive to pain, so hypersensitivity, yay! Okay, how do the treatments work?
My techniques for releasing your untapped inner energies are newer and slightly more radical, but even they benefit from a century of research and years of practice.
Right. Can we talk about something else?
Of course. Only through the broadening of our conversations can we broaden our minds.
Okay. Can you answer some questions about the arena?
I'm afraid I can't help you. I know all the fighters, but I'm not at liberty to discuss them.
Yeah, private.
I certainly understand the ethics at stake. My knowledge of their strengths and weaknesses would be a weapon in the wrong hands.
And it's also patient confidentiality. All right, I'll let you be.
Be well.
Be well. Okay. What's this then?
Intolerable. One more mistake, Kui, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem.
But...
Enough! Find a solution and leave me alone.
What's going on here?
This is not an approbation
Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. I'd know that look anywhere. You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an M-fusion of new blood?
Master Li used to say that the arena was once the greatest contest in the Empire, but that it has been corrupted in recent years.
Come with me a moment and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision you'll ever make.
He likes his big words.
This is turning out to be an excellent day. Most ostentatious indeed.
Yep, likes his big words. Don't you mean auspicious?
I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match either the supply or the command of my language.
Swallow the thesaurus and you don't know what the words mean. Of course, it's silly of me to put it up. What were you saying?
A single glance tells me you are a remarkable woman with the perfect mix of strength and grace to grab a crowd's imagination.
Continue to examine me so closely. What are you getting at?
The question is, can you fight? Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a clarion and resounding yes.
Clarion and resounding.
I've heard that you were asking around and talking to some of our best and brightest. Your interest tells me all that I need to know about you. What say we get you signed up for the greatest attraction in all the Empire? The arena awaits.
Before I agree to anything, I need to know the rules. Are these fights deadly?
Do you have any idea how much paperwork I have to do when a contestant of the Empire's finest tournament dies? Wards and spells have protected fighters in this place since its construction. It's been easily 20 years since they failed.
Right, so what happened 20 years ago?
It was a dark day. My predecessor lost several good men when the spells failed during an event he'd ironically dubbed the Feast of the Ogres.
That doesn't bode well. What if someone specifically tried to dispel the protections?
I'm no sorcerer, but I suppose it could happen. Still, any magically inclined person would notice something like that. Even if someone removed them, the protections would reweave themselves automatically in time. They've done so before.
In time. The sun will become a red giant in time, meaning 5 billion years, so it depends how long that time is. Quite the feast, yes. If I joined the arena, who or what would I face?
You will face the flashing blade of Crimson Kana, the stern resolve of Iron Soldier, and the, troublesome triumvirate of the Sung Brothers.
Triumvirate? What?
If you defeat these veterans, you will face the Ravager, our newest champion, who tore his way through the divisions to replace the now-retired Raging Ox.
Raging Ox.
Go ask them yourselves if you want to know more. Hapless Hans faced more than a few of them, too, if you want his perspications.
I need to know the rules.
Here you fight for silver. Glory is yours for the taking if you value it. The rewards start small, but in the gold division, you could easily retire on your winnings.
That sucks.
In fact, our last champion, Raging Ox, did just that. Suddenly up and left to enjoy his winnings, clearing the way for the Ravager to take his place. You'll start low and advance on my say-so, but I can already tell you're going to expel in this place. You'll not languish in the qualifiers for long.
Expel? As you mean excel, dude? Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
That's the spirit of the thing. Now, what name precedes you in your travels?
I would rather a gracious provocateur. a gracious prevaricator, respected scholar and grower of pipeweed. I'm sure you haven't heard of me. So I'd rather keep that to myself.
Have a bit of a past that you'd rather not catch up with you? You're not the first. Think of something that would sound engaging, ringing down from the rafters. That's how we'll bill you.
Raging Dragon, Silver Phoenix, Tiger Lifts the Mountain. Bill me a Silver Phoenix. Which one? Well, that Raging Dragon, Raging Dragon. That sounds like what, roll of the tongue, like, chanting. Raging Dragon, Raging Dragon, or Silver Phoenix, Silver Phoenix. Or Tiger Lifts the Mountain, Tiger Lifts. I like Raging Dragon.
Raging Dragon, huh? Sounds fast and powerful. I like it. Are you positive that's what you want?
Yes, it is positive.
Then that is what you shall have. Come and tell me when you're ready for a fight, and I'll get you started. Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there. Any other questions?
I think I'm good for now.
One other thing. You should talk to the other fighters now and then. They will be watching you, and you should get to know them as well.
We're all one big happy family.
I'm sure.
Idiot, hon.
As you can see, they always have something to say.
Technically, sure, yes. Okay. But can you tell me about the champion of my division?
Han isn't a champion exactly, but he's solid enough that all fighters must beat him before they can leave the qualifiers. I like hapless Han personally. He never quits trying. Reminds me of a young me trying to clamber my way up from the streets. He'll go far, you rest assured.
But you're saying that because he's right there. Stay positive. Tell me about my next fight.
For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take you to the top.
Okay.
Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow.
Like Capo.
I should take a moment and explain the system we use here.
Yeah, please do.
I like to keep things simple and organized. Any other way, and things get more convoluted than the celestial court on the Emperor's birthday. When you're ready for your match, ask me about it, and I'll give you a quick summary of your opponent. I'll be setting up your matches, of course.
What?
Various enchantments woven in this place keep the fights from being deadly, but they're no less real. You'll feel the pain if you don't keep your defense up. Are you ready to get started?
Okay, alright. Not right now.
If that's the decision you want to make, it's your profanation. You just let me know when you've changed your mind.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I must say, I'm disappointed. You're ready to start your career, but you walk away. Insuspicious beginnings, my friend.
Journal. Imperial Arena, win your first qualifying match. Okay.
Sa awir nis tu kuiruk. Ayer fun. Soir irwu nisir tintina yewir.
Greetings, I'm Crimson Kana, known in the prosperous East for my swordsmanship. I came here to test my abilities, but have found my will and purity of spirit tested as well.
Uxier watuafu ni froto uso sawir. Uktatasir ni ryoki.
You are just starting your career here. You will see what I'm talking about soon enough, I'm sure. You do not have to stand of a novice about you. Right. You clearly dislike this place. Why not sleep? Or have questions about the fighters in the area?
Wiro ni sayer tatasir you. Won nawir seer funi winyanakan.
There are countless hopefuls, but only a few who are worth really watching. In time, you may find others are asking about you as well.
Tir nik puntuir, poir nokauk, sayer takitir noni.
I can tell you about myself, of course, and I know Hapless Han relatively well. I could also tell you something of the beasts they have here. Ooh, the beasts.
Wo ifuir uk sunurk danowe na wafta tasieruk. Kitir nonni nikuyo ipierta.
A number of different creatures are used here to add to the spectacle. Ogres are commonplace, but more recently, some sort of subhuman creature has been appearing in the ring.
Wono wiri fuiruk was safno sisitu. Wawir ni sisier sisitu kun wano sisitu nig on wipifi.
I've heard rumors, though, that the Elder organizers are planning on bringing demons into the ring. Somehow. I suppose we'll see in time if any truth to that. Just gonna close. I got right into someone else. Here we go. Alright. Oh. Okay, let's try and... Alright. That's fixed. Okay. There we go. Get through to that. Alright. Tell me about Hepzibah's hand.
Ono yuir indikan sun puiranuk pakuk. Ono yusair.
Hands intriguing. While his skill is small, he shows no envy and learns from every encounter. I wonder if he stays in the qualifier so he can face every new fighter. I mean, way to learn, I guess. You think he throws fights so he values learning more than victory then?
Wo panaro wasawir tatasi ni wasunir praun. Wasawir coconutoi.
I believe so, yes. I do not really agree with such a philosophy, but it is worthy of respect nonetheless. Is there anything else you want to is there anyone else you want to know about? I'd like to hear about you, Kana.
Uksir, wat tuafu. Froetro soir, fuarir, nsonsi noka uk frotir noni.
I am from Phoenix Gate, the largest city in the prosperous East. There I developed my own technique of weapon combat. I have vowed to teach them to anyone who can beat me. Okay, are there many different styles taught in the prosperous East?
Uktatasir ni ryoki, ka sisayir na work awukateyi.
Every city has its masters. I came here to compete against the Empire's best, and I have managed to hold my own. Is there anyone else you wish to talk about? Well, I wonder. May your battles bring you peace. Okay, that's promoter. What's the pretty lady? No, that's the unsold to have the time. Okay. The promoter. And Sun Bu.
I shouldn't talk too much. Talk to Brother Bo instead.
Okay. It says Brother Bo.
The brothers Sung greet our fellow combatant warmly. I am Sung Bo, this is my little brother Bu, and my older brother Sui.
Do not bother me. Introductions merely clutter the mind.
I don't think they was bothering you, Sui. It's Bo being talked to.
Yeah.
Do not worry too much about us, though. There are many fights between you and the Sung brothers, but we shall humor your questions.
Alright. Let's talk about the city. Okay, let's talk about the city in general.
We don't know nothing about the army.
Please excuse Brother Bu. He occasionally feels the need to speak on things to which he has not given his full attention.
Right. Can you answer some questions about the city?
We should not discuss the city, brother, while we are within its bounds.
Do the stars show the dragons in ascension again? Then we should not speak of the city for now. The very topic is risky. Please accept our apologies. I'm certain one of the others would be happy to tell you about the city.
Sure. Let's see. Can we talk about some of the fighters around here?
You'll only deal with the lower ranks at this point. Bother us about fighters when you advance to a respectable level.
Alright, that's all I need.
Oh yes, we shall see you around. Of that you can be sure.
Alright. Let me save. Quick save.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight.
Alright, let's see how this goes down.
What do you need? For your first match, even our great... I've already...
No, it's working.
That's the spirit. Dive right in with both feet first. It's not that difficult a system, and you seem bright enough to figure it out.
I just figure it out as I go.
Are you ready to get started?
Alrighty, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Zane, like,
A new warrior does battle with the beast.
alright, the Zane don't Beauty and the Beast. Oh, he is a beast. Yes.
That was an impressive beginning. Normally I'd have started you off against something easier, but you practically ooze potential.
Indeed, I'm at level 11 now.
You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't believe me.
I can believe
That
it.
really was a fantastic bout.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded.
Sometimes you don't even need to ask. One fight does not make a champion, though. There are many more opponents ahead of you. Let's move on, shall we?
Why not? Let's do it. Tell me about my next fight.
Since you held your own against the ogre brute last time, I'm going to try something exciting for the crowd. I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them at once.
Okay. I was really amping it up.
Wow the crowd and teach them a lesson at the same time. Remember to watch your sides and back. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, why not? Throw them at me.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Four students test their skills against one master.
Right, maybe Heavenly Way.
Heavenly Wave. Legendary Strike.
Alright.
Heavenly Wave.
Oh, he's just headbutting me. There we go. Right. I just killed them, right?
Those boys won't be back anytime soon. Losing as a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts.
Right. What can you tell me about the champion of my division?
Han isn't a champion exactly, but he's solid enough that...
Okay. Tell me about the next fight.
The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and now I'm going to make sure they pay attention. I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to discontructulate it. Destroy the statue quickly enough, and I'll give you a shot at hapless Han.
We'll give it a go.
Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Yay, the press of time. Okay, it's made of bronze. Right. That was literally in time. Right.
Excellent work. You have bested time itself in destroying that statue. No mean feat, I assure you.
I just used science, like, you know, fire will melt it, so, like, fire milestone eventually. Okay, next fight.
I think you're ready to face Hapless Han. Show me you're ready for the big time, and I'll make sure you don't have to dance with the children anymore.
Yeah, why
I'm
not?
ready to get started.
Okay, let's go for it.
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Okay, what's the next match?
A chance to leave the qualifying division as Raging Dragon faces Hapless Han.
Okay, he really has a fight in him. Okay.
Legendary strike.
Ow. Oh, yeah. He was going for it. No, he was going for it.
You dealt with Han very well. I knew you would. All of our professional fighters move past him eventually.
Indeed.
Kui, that will be enough. I bring you a message from my employer, Kailan the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while.
Serpent, dragon,
The serpent
serpent.
wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most interested to see how you fare in the Bronze Division.
Bronze division,
Kui,
bronze
you may
ward.
breathe again. That is all I had to say.
My breathe again. Take a deep and slow.
Well, that was good, I think.
Okay, great. Tell me more about Kailan the Serpent.
He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is an ex-champion, you see. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kailan couldn't leave the arena alone, though.
Oh dear. Then why did you retire?
He's become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild.
No, if you want to keep working, why did you retire, buddy? Okay, why did Lucky Cho push you around?
Lucky Cho is a thug, pure and simple, but he's very good at what he does. He's also a member of the Guild and reports directly to Kailan.
Yeah, Lucky Cho.
Kailan oversees things here in the arena. And the Guild
Overseas.
ensures that the authorities leave us in peace.
Okay, overseas since ending. Alright. Enough about what Lucky Cho's in. Can you tell me more about the Guild?
The Guild is the organization that controls all of the betting in this place. That gives them considerable sway. It is good that they are happy with your progress. Between us, the Guild is also involved in more illicit activities. They are very sensitive about remaining an open secret. Many know about them, but few acknowledge that fact. Right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the Guild has recently been inhumed. Kailan sees this as an opportunity. Do not discuss them openly. The Guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not bring it up to just anyone.
Right. Okay. So keep zoning out. Need more sleep. Also want to cover. Also want, yeah. Yeah. Get all the rest you need though. There's always the VOD, you know, at the end. They sound like kind of common dopes. I'll be careful who I talk to.
A wise decision. Very wise. For the sake of your career, I suggest that you limit any questions you have to your fellow fighters.
Got it.
Well done! That fight was much better than this wine. With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you. Are you back to...
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Kui. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company.
Indeed.
Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your next match.
Sure. Hold on, Key. How am I you friends with the Lummox once? How do you know the Black Whirlwind?
I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it, ask him. I'm staying out of it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare for your entry into the Bronze Division. It will take me a bit of time before you'll be ready for your next fight. You should talk to the other fighters here. They've been watching you and are getting nervous. Of course, I'll need more time than that for these preparations.
Okay. What kind of preparations?
It's just a matter of preparing the proper documents. Why don't you kill the time by making your way out into the city? See the sights. Maybe visit the Golden Way or the Scholar's Garden.
Golden Way.
Actually, that reminds me. A woman was here watching your fight against Hapless Han, dressed all in black and veiled. She seemed impressed with your preference.
Performance?
Just before she left, she told me to tell my new fighter that she was still waiting to see you. She said you'd know where. Sounds like quite the invitation.
Okay. Ooh, all the things are blinkies. Okay. Let's to focus. Maybe that. 12 style points. Going with style. Okay. Damage increase 10. 125%. Okay, I'll see if I can. So Heavenly Wave, direct damage. Okay, power attack. Okay, Fortune's favorite. Legendary strike. Okay, what's this? Spirit thief. Okay. Let's go here. So I like my sword. Like a lady with a sword. Drastically less focus. Okay. Right. Here we go. Star points. Do a big save rather than a quick one. Okay. Imperial Arena, the first bronze match. Okay. The Black Leopard School. Okay. Silk Fox. The location specified her note. Okay, so where's the plot stuff? Plot items. Okay, meet me in the pavilion at the entrance to the Scholar's Garden. Okay. Creature pins. Ooh. So they're keeping some critters down here, are they? Okay. That's these ogres or something. Oh. The animation was getting a bit funny. Okay. Uppies. Music is so cheery, I like it. Right, back to the Imperial City. Also feeling like this Easter weekend is gonna be a long weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I might end up doing a bit more of this over then, who knows? Okay, there. Right, Commodores. Let's go and say hi to Silk Fox. Where's my map? Black Leopard School, Golden Way. Captain Sin, Imperial City Gates. Okay. Oops. Imperial City Gates, base camp. Okay. I wonder if it's by the Golden Way. Yeah, just keep going. Golden Way. I'll read that. Yep, this way. Alright, let's go to the Golden Gate. Go to the market district. That's there, okay. Hi, girl.
My mom thinks the arena is silly. My dad says mom needs to get a hobby.
Oh, oh, right. Ooh, waterfall.
I love shopping in the city. They have everything here.
Indeed. I can't. I'll leave you alone. I can't. Look, over there. Whoops. That wasn't me. Inferior warrior charm. Okay. Here we go again. Biggest song.
I greet you, my lady. I wonder if you might have some silver spare.
Yeah, indeed. You just slipped. But your clothes are expensive, and you speak like a noble.
I come from a very wealthy family. As such, I have a certain lifestyle to maintain. Parties, female admirers, lots of wine. You understand.
Yeah, not even a little.
I have to have an income, don't I? My father looked at my considerable expenses and told me to get my own silver.
Ah, so it's like, okay, if you're gonna keep getting all this expensive stuff, I'm not giving you more pocket money. Go get a job, huh? Do you turn to begging, or did you ever consider getting a job?
But I am a noble. The shame of manual labor or the stink of trade must not be allowed to touch me.
But there's no shame in begging?
How could there be shame? You've got it and I want it. Should I steal it? Never. Simply ask like a civilized soul, I say.
What a load of refuse. I'll buy away like self-censoring.
I read all the greatest philosophers and consulted with wise men before reaching this decision. I assure you the philosophical underpinnings are quite sound. Wisdom is only gained by experience, wine, women, and song, as it were. But a life of revel with no reflection still does not lead to true wisdom. One must ponder, one must daydream. Even if I could bear the shame of sullying my hands with work, when would I think? How could I grow wise?
Believe me, there's plenty of work out there that's all doldrums and, so doldrums, so automatic, can just let your brain wander into the next galaxy over. Trust me, I know. You know what? Sure, have a silver for that.
If you want to give me that coin because I entertained you, I will not have it. To think an entertainer.
Very well then, I offer you this coin purely as charity.
I thank you. It's not easy for one such as I. I have it far more difficult than the impoverished beggars of this city.
I'm sure you do, sir. I'm sure.
Farewell.
I'm sure it must be a hard life, growing up with a great amount of wealth privilege. Hard life, I'm sure. Alright. Dog! Yes, the dog did it. The dog did it. Yeah, he totally did it. That wasn't me. I know, it's so hard.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer. Nobody's paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Poor baby.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth.
So what are you doing? Why attempt to insult me? Like everyone's ignoring his insults, you know?
Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality.
Oh, you're saying I have onion breath. Well, do you brush your teeth, sir? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, sir? Because I feel like that was 10 years ago. Okay? You give it, I'll give it back. I'm warning you, I demand respect. Well, no. Ask for an explanation, justify yourself, or I'll take offense.
Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
My culture's already substandard. I'm white. Don't decide it's so clever, you must be an NPC. I love it. choking on my own laughter. I'm just a white girl with white hobbies. Drinking out of like glass jars. Right now, I'm just crying laughter. Okay. Right. There is no point to your insults. Defend your claims or cease this instant.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults, someone who would command respect. Your demand for justification of his arguments was admirable. You are exactly what we need.
Alright, if you're behind this, well, that ends up handling. Explain yourself.
An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant, taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality. He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go.
But forged money. Like the UV lamps today, you know those, like them UV lights that now you're like to forge? Yeah, it's good. Okay. Look at this mess. Actually, don't look at my mess. So one of these, what's it called? UV lamps, UV lights, and they can show up minerals and stuff as well as rocks. That fluoride. So, you know, like how fluoride, a mineral, often glows under UV light. So, yeah. Not all the time, though, you know, because the universe doesn't like to be too predictable, you know, because geology, biology, astronomy. Oh my god, I really did astrology. I should be ashamed of myself. Thank you for the clue, baby. Thank you. Oh. The city hosts many visitors. Why is he so different?
The Outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the Emperor himself.
Beast mod.
So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher officials. Perhaps he was mistaken for an actor in a troupe, but that will not last. If he is reported, the Lotus Assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association is enough for them.
Right. Perhaps I can reason with this Outlander. The Outlander is fantastic.
That's what's so infuriating. He doesn't respond to reason. He proposes challenges we don't understand and then declares himself the winner. Several of our brightest have faced him, but as soon as they get the better of him, he sets off his strange firework and says they are beaten.
A strange firework.
The peasants like it when we intellectuals are maligned, but they tire of his presence too. Getting rid of this nuisance will endear you to many.
Alright, I will teach him not to... Okay, maybe we're not out of time, leave me. That's all I... What did it say? What if this... I will teach him not to mock our culture.
I hope your ability matches your conviction. Several others have fallen short, despite their outrage at his antics. He is in the Scholar's Garden, and no amount of opposition has moved him. Please, I hope you will prove to be a worthy opponent.
Whoops, one of the cutscene animators was asleep at the switch there. Just like, after 5 cups of coffee, 3 in the morning. I don't know. This animation is good enough, good enough. I'm going to bed now. By the way, give me my pay. Hi, Commander.
The Imperial City is a vast place, my friend. Be
Scotland's
sure you don't
Garden
get
is
lost.
beautiful. I'll mention it is, yeah. Hello?
Oh good, another fighter. Just what this city needs. More fighters.
Okay, lady. Petals! Petals! I like tassels. Tassels? I always gotta touch tassels, especially if they're like the, kind that's really soft. I was like, ooh, I like this feeling of the tassels. Alright. Okay, we can't get the child, can we? Oopsie. Can we? No. Damn it. Oh, actually, this one. Hey guys. There's a flyer just up there. Look at it. It's amazing. Wow. Oh, that was just a breeze. Don't worry about it. That was just a breeze.
Lost, citizen?
What can you tell me about this area of the city?
This district? Well, it's called the Golden Way for a variety of reasons. Certainly one of the richer areas of the city, and one of the best looking as well. This district is a major thoroughfare, with the Scholar's Garden at one end and the Market District at the other. There's also the Necropolis, but most people avoid that place. Who wants to spend time with the dead?
Hello. True. Can you tell me... Oh, I'm good.
Be about your business and stay out of trouble.
Right, all good, sir. Oh. Where am I going?
The busy streets are almost overwhelming. It is hard to keep focused on what we need to do.
Mansion. The stand is covered with books, papers, and other elements related to a play of some sort. And then just leave it lying around. What if someone comes along and steals it? You don't want that. You don't want someone stealing your work. Alright. Find the Outlander. I was looking for the map. Santa. Oh, Scottish Garden is straight ahead. It is gorgeous. Sign to the Scholars Garden. Nice. Hi. It is
Lost, citizen?
no, I'm good. Right, Scholars Garden.
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person. I should have seen it coming.
Yay!
I suspect that we share a similar strength.
Right, you've changed again, Princess Rena. What do I call you? Silk Fox or Princess Sunlian?
As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions.
I like you.
There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me to find information useful to us both. Death's Hand brought your Master Li to the palace a few days ago. I saw the flyer. He was bound in chains. He must be powerful, or you are. There was something familiar about him as well.
They rightfully fear him. He's familiar because you're related. He is Sun Li.
Why would you say that? Is that what he told you? I'm sorry, but I simply cannot believe that your Master Li is the glorious strategist.
You didn't recognize him as family?
I was too young to know him. I was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire
He's the
20
third
years
brother.
ago. Now it seems they may have been traitors.
Hmm.
I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps he tried to influence Sun Li and Sun Qin before corrupting my father. But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's Hand controls what my father hears. He must be discredited for you to succeed.
Okay. Must get to the palace. What do I need to do?
Death's Hand has almost total control over my father. We must find conclusive evidence of his crimes and reveal his corruption. And I know how. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers now toil in factories building powerful creatures of stone and clay called golems.
Golems?
Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire, and my father is oblivious. We must infiltrate the Lotus Assassins and find evidence of this treachery.
Right. Campus Wall, just tell me about the wall. I don't think we've heard much about the wall yet.
The wall was started by the first Emperor, Sagacious Qian, as protection against the Horse Lords. The Empire has long since grown past its boundaries. It is now more a spiritual monument instead of a physical barrier. Every Emperor has added to it. It is a legacy that has lasted millennia.
Right, so who does the work?
Prisoners of the Empire. Hard labor reforms them, and contributing to a legacy gives them purpose. Many respected citizens once worked on the wall.
Right. Garden factory can't be small. What if we just identified it?
My father may have approved the factory without considering what it could be used for. If we just tell him my suspicions, he will dismiss them. We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are recruiting.
Alright, I thought a number of them I would be spotted.
Have any Lotus Assassins who saw your face live to report back? I doubt it. They will not recognize you as the person who fought them in Tian's Landing. They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, they expect an attack, not someone trying to catch their eye. I would wager that you may profit from their tasks too. Can you see the beauty in using their own methods of recruitment to fight them? I think they deserve it.
Right, how can this be done?
There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents.
Okay.
If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you. My people can spread rumors of your interest. The Executioner will take a real interest when you finish the silver round. Or if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion.
Right, so you know a lot about the Lotus Assassins. Why?
Death's Hand rules over the Lotus Assassins, so I take special interest in their activities. I've had most of my life to ask questions. You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name.
Right. I'll go see what I learned at the Imperial Arena.
Yes, I will have my people spread rumors of your interest. Once you pass the silver round, the Executioner will take an interest. I'm sure he will find you as impressive as I do. Or, if you prefer, court the Inquisitor. Ask Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden about him. I hear Dongao is closer to the assassins than he should be. Unless you want me with you, I will wait at your flying machine. You travel with such interesting peasants. I'm sure I'll be entertained for hours.
Right, travel with me now. Don't start. Wait at the fly. We'll speak with you later. I'll speak with you later.
Of course. I look forward to it.
Right. Right. Notes for Princess Leanne. Okay. Let's lose that ad. Spruzies. She's so silk fox, yes. Right. Let's look at that note. Inquisitor, talk to Scholar Dongo. Seek out the Executioner Recruiter. Outlander. Okay. Okay, so Exit City. It's that way. Focus Shrine, Spirit Font. Okay. Debating Ground. Right. I think that's a good place to stop, actually, for the day. Alright. We've seen a lot today, made it to the Imperial City, which is great. And which means we're finally in Chapter 3. Oh, okay, let me go to the farewell screen. Right.